Hello everybody and welcome for a good look around the exterior and cockpit and interior of this very good looking Pegazus 600 top fisher. And as you can see, it's a very attractive little boat, and we've got a really nice high coach roof there, big vertical windows, so great for fishing, great for watch keeping at sea, great for ventilation as well. And you can see lots of light flooding through there too. You can see great big wide openers on each side as well, which is lovely. Looking down towards the waterline, you can see there's a little bit of growth there, but that's the kind of stuff that should blast away. We have got a rubbing strake that looks like it runs all the way around the boat. We'll just have to check the stern. And you can see for this size of boat, we've got nice sized side decks there, although we do have the slight overhang from the coach roof there. But as we make our way along from the cockpit, along the side decks here, we're going to be inside these guardrails, and we've also got a really nice handrail up there to just guide us along as we make our way forwards. And whilst we're just looking up there, you can see that we've got all sorts of really large LED looking deck lights there. So I think this boat will take a certain amount of light with her wherever you go. Foredeck looks usable. We could sit there and we can attend to the anchor locker here. So down in here we've got the electric windlass, no problems at all. Can be operated from the helm position. A hatch there for light and ventilation down below, and you can see we have got a sort of a bowsprit sitting at the front with the Bruce anchor nestled beneath that. Nice strong looking cleats. Looks nice and clean, nice and white on the outside, and so does the coach roof. So all in all, a very pretty yet functional boat. We can all see what this boat is all about and what she's been built to do. We can see the opener there on the port side, and all the way around the cockpit and the after end of the grab rails there. You can see that all the guardrails. We can see we've got lots of fishing rod holders there, all looking fantastic. So looking from the stern in at the cockpit, you can see we've got a nice wide open cockpit. Now the engine is down at the moment. When we lift the engine up, this section of seating just hinges forward, so it takes up about a third of the cockpit there. All of these cushions go away if necessary. Looking at the stern of the boat, you can see that we've got this lovely big Suzuki 115 horsepower sitting there ready to go, and we've got the Tohatsu 5 horsepower auxiliary engine there for backup if you need it. Looking pretty new, both of those, so looking in great shape to me, but you might be the decider of that. We can see the shore power incomer there, and generally speaking the cockpit looks nice and wide, inviting. Whether you're using this boat for fishing, which would be brilliant because you've got fishing from all sides, rod holders everywhere, and a nice open cockpit, and also notice we're really deep with inside these bulwarks as well, so feeling nice and safe. Or if you're using her for pleasure, I think she would suit you for that too. So to get in nice and easy, we have a grab rail here, which I'm not going to use because I'm holding it with my camera, but foot on board, there's a companionway there just inside this seat, and that takes us into the cockpit, where I'll just look aft and you can see we've got cushions all around. The upholstery looks good. This section, as I said, hinges forward to allow the engine to come up. We've got what I think is a wet well underneath here. Great big locker underneath here where we have space for auxiliary fuel tanks and the main fuel tank too. Wing lockers either side there, and these seats really are useful. Look, if I just take this cushion away, and it's a simple case of folding up and away, job done, it's out of the way, and we can crack on fishing while we're standing up. So really like that. And whilst I've folded that away, I've also noticed lovely great big cockpit drains towards the stern of the boat there too. To the left here we've got a cupboard here which allows access to all sorts of electrical bits and pieces, but if I just step up to this companionway, that will give us another look down towards the stern of the boat. You can see the engine out of its well down in the water, and we have a swim ladder here on the starboard aft corner as well, along with the really nice beefy chunky looking cleats, all very good. And there's a view down to the cockpit from here. So I've just knocked these cushions. I'll put those back into place in a moment, but I'm sure you can appreciate what's going on. And towards the aft end of the accommodation, if I just move this cushion out of the way to give you a better idea, we've got the triple doors here, which are the glazed doors, which just move back out of the way to open the whole interior to the exterior. We've got a great looking helm seat here with storage in behind. We've got a nice looking passenger seat here as well, or first mate seat, both with bolstered cushions. In fact, sorry, no, this one is the adjustable bolster, this one is fixed, but all looking good. And if you just look around, now this boat is in use at the moment, so there's lots of stuff on board, as you can see, but hopefully we can see past all that. I can. Great view to starboard, opening window, remember, great view to forward, great view to port, and a great view backwards towards the stern through the window, so brilliant for watch keeping at sea. Something to hang on to here, which I really like, and we've got the main isolator down here, and you notice these fixtures and fittings here. This whole unit, if you want to bring it closer to you, just moves aft. There's just one little catch around the back that you have to pull out, and it moves, which is great. Engine start stop, engine throttle, and trim control, electrics panel, big Garmin unit, fuel, trim indication, and engine tacho there, all good. We've got the compass. Then looking up here, we have got a few electrical switches all over this boat, as you'll see, and we've got the VHF up there midships. We have a big shelf up forwards, which you can see is full of fishing gear and all the bits and bobs there. And if you just look down, we have got a good room down here for two people for a weekend or an overnight stop, perhaps. We've got nice footrests for the first mate and the skipper, and underneath here, of course, you can see we've got nestling a chemical loo, so if you're caught short, shouldn't be too much of a problem. And if you just want to hang out down there and chill, we've got somewhere to sit, and of course we can use this as a big double as well, by the looks of it. And we also have a privacy curtain here as well if you want to just keep the light out. And if I just hop down here and look up, you can see we have a little bit of mildew here, but generally speaking, pretty nice and clean. I think that's that will be just white clean. That's just where there was a pile of cushions when I came on the boat. Big hatch there to let light and ventilation in, and I like the way they've given it a kind of a headboard here too. That's cool. And on the starboard side, we've got a locker there which goes all the way back there, allows access for all sorts of stuff. And we have got another locker here which is very, very similar, which if I open it, you can see loads of room there, especially for fishing rods and all that sort of stuff. We've got the battery charger in there, MCCBs, all that kind of gear as well. So all looking really good. And of course, just underneath that deck there, you can see we have more storage too. So that is this fishing boat. Thanks for watching. I've just dropped the cushion on the floor over there, but that's okay. If you'd like more information, pictures and videos, virtuality, just go to boatshedbrighton.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.